Before you register for NEXTEL, take note of this, because if you fail to know this, you're going to regret at the end of the day. Okay, hello, welcome back to my page. If it's the first time I'm coming across my video, I am Coach Amanda. I offer you helpful tips for you to level up financially, so make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Okay, so I'm going to be telling you few things you should take note before you join NEXTEL. All right, first of all, if you don't know what this NEXTEL is all about, it's just a telecommunication update that rewards people for them to act as customer care on their platform. Okay, so you're going to be doing tasks for them, you're going to be doing jobs for them. And what are these jobs? These jobs is just you communicating with their customers, sending their customers messages, calling people, saving contacts, like saving their customers contacts. Like, you're basically acting as customer care on this platform, and you get rewarded for it. Okay, so that's what you have to take note of. This platform is very, very legit and is rewarding people. Okay, if making at least $10 every single day is not too small for you, then you should not be snoozing this particular update. All right, so what these are the things you have to take note of before you actually join NEXTEL. And also, I'm going to be answering some common questions I used to get about NEXTEL. Okay, now the first question I used to get is NEXTEL an app or is a website? Now, NEXTEL is a website. So if they introduce anything to you telling you that it's NEXTEL app, that is a big lie, because NEXTEL is not an app. For you to access NEXTEL, you have to use a link. You have to, pass through a coach. An agent have to register you on this particular platform before you can actually access it. Okay, so it's not an app. You cannot see it on Play Store, you cannot see it on Apple Store. Even though you go to Apple Store or Play Store and look for it and you see something like NEXTEL there, this is not real, it's not them. Okay, so this is what you have to take note of. Most people ask me, between the 10,500 eSIM and the 17,500 eSIM, or rather registration fee, which one is better and what is different between both of them? Now I'm going to be telling you the difference between the 17,000 naira or 17,500 package and the 10,500 package. Okay, now before you join NEXTEL, registering on NEXTEL is totally free, but before you can actually start earning on this particular platform, before their monetization features can work for you, you have to purchase their eSIM. Okay, and this eSIM is what you are going to use to work for them as customer care, because you'll be making call with their client, and also you'll be sending text messages to their client, and also be saving contact for them. All right, so that's basically your job. Now you have to purchase their eSIM. This eSIM is what you'll be using to work for them, and they have two eSIM. Okay, the first eSIM is 10,500 and the second eSIM, which is the premium eSIM, is 17,500. Now, what's the difference between these two eSIM? The very first one, which is the 10,500, not all the features is going to work for you. Let's say if you're opportunity to make like 10 calls in a day, you cannot make up to 10, you make only 5 or 4. You get, and also the earning will be lesser. But if you're on the 17,500 package, you can make, there's no limited feature. You can make calls as much as possible, and also you'll be open to all the features. All the features is going to function, and all the features is going to work for you. Okay, and secondly, on the 17,000, on the 75 package, you can be able to make free calls. Like if you want to call your loved ones, you can make calls with your loved ones on this particular website. Okay, for free. You're not going to they're not going to charge you. So the 17,500 package have much more benefits. All right, so if I should advise you as an agent, I would advise you to go for the 17,500 package, because that's the package you're going to enjoy most. Another question I used to get is, when is NEXTEL launching? We all know that NEXTEL is not yet operating in Africa. NEXTEL is just in US, UK. But now, nobody in Africa can actually access it. As long as you are watching this video before August 1st, then NEXTEL is not yet in Africa. Unless maybe you are watching this video after August 1st, okay? Then you can start operating. Now, since it's not in Africa, what are people doing? Why are people registering? Now, this is the common answer to this question, okay? Now, you are actually purchasing this eSIM so that you can reserve it before launch. Once they launch, they are going to activate this eSIM for you. You get, you can only buy this eSIM now, keep it, so that once they launch, you activate your eSIM and it will start working for you. Okay, but now, even though you purchase the eSIM now, you cannot make calls with it, you cannot do anything with it. You have to still wait till they are in Africa before they activate this eSIM for you to start using and also start working for them. This is very, very important. My advice for you now as an agent or as a coach is for you to book your SIM now, like make payment for your SIM now, because once they're in Africa, they're going to activate all the SIMs that have been registered under them. They are going to activate all, and people, they are going to employ people to start working for them. So you that is not ready yet, when they come, you that is not prepared, you're not ready yet, you are going to miss out. Okay, so that's why it's very, very important for you to actually start now, for you to actually get your SIM ready now, so that once they come in Africa, they are going to activate it for you and you start earning. That's what you have to take note of. All right, so if I should advise you now, I would advise you to actually purchase your SIM now, because once they're in Africa, it's going to be very, very hard for you. Those of you that is waiting till when they launch before you can actually start, it's going to be very, very difficult for you. I will not lie to you, it's going to be very difficult. So it's much more better, it's advised you start now. Okay, there's also a possibility that it can work when they're in Africa, but I'm not sure about that. What I'm just advising you now is to actually join the platform now, so that you can be among the first set, they are going to employ on their platform. Okay, that is it. Another question I need to get is how can I withdraw? Now their withdrawal is 3 times every week. You are placing your withdrawal 3 times every week. On if you are working for them, you'll be making money on a daily basis. Okay, so this your money can be withdrawn 3 times every week. All right, so that is it. The withdrawal is secured and sure. And also another question I need to get is, can I withdraw with my local bank? Yes, they have made it available. It's a foreign company, but they made it available that you can use your local bank to withdraw. Okay, so even though you're in Nigeria, you're in South Africa, you're in Kenya, anywhere you are, or you can participate and also use your local bank to withdraw. You don't need paper, you don't need UK bank, you don't need US bank, any of that, you don't need it. Okay, you can withdraw with your bank. All right, that is it. So this is all you have to know about this particular platform. And lastly, if you want to join this platform, make sure you're joining under a good coach, someone that can put you on, someone that can actually direct you on how everything works. All right, and also make sure that you register under a legit person, because recently there are fake people claiming to be Nestle agents, claiming to be Nestle coaches. So you have to be very, very careful. Make sure that the person is very legit before you pay your money. Okay, that is it. So if you know you're interested in NEXTEL, you don't know how to start, you don't know how to go about it, I'm going to direct you on how you can actually go about this thing. What you do now is screenshot this video. You can check the description of this particular video. I'm going to drop my Telegram link there or my WhatsApp link. But if you don't see any link on this description, go now to my bio. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Very, very important, so you can be updated anytime I drop any post concerning NEXTEL. All right, and also go to my profile now. You're going to see a link there. Click on the link. It's going to take you to Telegram. Message me on Telegram. Then make sure you're ready to register, so we can proceed. All right, so I can reserve your application form now and also purchase your eSIM now while you wait for activation once they're in Africa. Okay, so before you say that this is not real, this is not legit, I told one of our agents in US, is a Nigerian, to make a screen record of her dashboard for me, so that you can see that this particular platform is real and is rewarding people he's paying. And this is the screen record. This is the screen record she made. And can you see that it's real, is rewarding people? So don't be scared. What if they don't come? What if this? What if that? There's no what if. They are coming. They are coming. So you don't have to be scared of anything. All right? Because people over there are making good income from it. So don't sleep on this particular update. Prepare now to avoid crying later had I know. All right? So see you in my next one. In my next one, I'm going to be updating you everything about NEXTEL. Anything you are confused about, you can drop it on the comment section. On my next video, I'm going to be telling you more about NEXTEL, more benefits about NEXTEL, and every damn thing you have to know about NEXTEL. All right, though I've explained everything already, but in my next video, I'm going to be telling you more NEXTEL features that you don't know about. So make sure you subscribe to that channel so that you will be updated. All right, see you in my next video. Bye bye.